Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel. Thank you for taking the time out to watch this video. This is a general career and work reading for Sagittarius from the 9th to the 23rd of July 2013. I put the decks I'm using down in the description box, and so please don't forget to like, share and subscribe if these videos resonate with you. I'm just going to draw two cards from the Angels of Abundance, and these are advice cards from Spirit, messages from Spirit. And the first card is focus on your priorities. When you put your focus, you will receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. So you need to focus on what your priorities in life and in general in your work are. And the second one is conscious consumer. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decisions to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. So maybe you need to change your shopping habits a little bit and the way you buy things. So that you are more environmentally friendly and a bit more, planet friendly. So focus on your priorities and maybe consider changing your shopping habits as well. So I'm going to use the Bright Idea deck to do the general reading. I have shuffled this deck, so I'm just going to cut it and draw some cards. Okay, so the general energies of this reading is motivation, and you need to find something that maybe you've got a new motivation coming. Maybe something has kick-started you into taking the initiative to do something. So you are now all set to go, and you are now feeling very emotionally geared to get cracking with something new. So something new came in, some new ideas, some new inspiration has come into your life and is now motivating you or pushing you forward to try and attain these goals. You're setting yourself up with goals and you're now trying to attain them. So the main focus is that you're working within a team at the moment, and there's a lot of collaboration going on between you and these team members in order to make sure that harmony is existing. You're exchanging a lot of ideas, and things are moving pretty smoothly. You might be a team leader, you might be part of the team, but definitely you're dealing with a lot of people. So watch out that you don't tramp anybody's toes, and that you are listening to what people have got to say. So true collaboration and not something superficial. So working in a team and collaborating, and things seem to be working quite smoothly. In the past, you felt that you were very tied down, restricted, in some sort of job that was not very, very healthy for you, and maybe you have cut ties with that job, or you've moved away to something new, something that was not very healthy for you, and made you feel like a nobody. So now you seem to have cut those ties with that, and it's something that happened in the last year, and you seem to have moved away from it. The work you're doing now involves a lot of it's a very meticulous job. It involves that you keep very steady at hand. You're using the right tools for the right job, putting a lot of effort into that job, and working very slowly, very painstakingly at it, and taking your time to do it. So this job requires a lot of expert work, and you need to be using the right tools for the right job. So you're working very, very, it might be something very detailed that you are doing. On your mind is you're planning on, this is the card of invention, so it's a new idea that you're putting into practice. It's something that's never been done before. This is on your mind, to take something that was old and out of date, and you're now taking it and giving it a new spin. So you're converting something from an old idea into something new, and that's on your mind, or that's exactly what you're doing at the moment, or what you're focusing on. So you might be dealing with people that are authority figures, or you might be the person who is getting this post of an authority figure. This is the Emperor, acting with more confidence, acting with more self, like you know what you're doing. So you need to be that kind of a person who takes charge, who knows what they're doing, but don't be ruthless. You need to be listening to people as well, especially if you're leading a team into doing something that is going to be productive. You need to take the role of authority, but you need to be able to do it with kindness. So you're a person who's very capable, allowing for the daily cogs to work, making sure that things are moving really smoothly, and you are taking charge, and you want growth, and you're a very proactive person. So this person looks like, with their red tie, very, very proactive, full of action, and somebody who can get the job done. So that is the role that you are going to be taking, or you are taking at the moment. And don't become obsessed with the finer details. This is the Ten of Swords. It says make sure that you are paying attention to the finer details, making sure that everything is accurate, but don't obsess too much about it. So don't become somebody that has a go at somebody if they see one thing missing. So take things in your stride, but make sure that the details are taken care of. You might be also bringing a lot more science into your work, so a lot more scientific method coming into the thing that you are doing. And you are being held responsible and accountable for whatever this project is. So you are the main one. People are looking to you for the answers, and if anything goes wrong, they will be looking to you to make a judgment. So this is a time where you make sure that everything is above board, that you're doing everything well, and you're doing it very, very accurately. Make sure that there's no underlying deception going on over here, and you will be the one that is responsible for this. You are the person in charge. You are the authority figure, and that is what people are looking to you to be, the person who is going to be taking control and taking charge of the situation. And your fears is that that people may not like your work. You fear that you are scared that whatever you have been implementing might not be good enough. It might get bad press, if you like. But I think you needn't worry about that. If you're doing the work well and you're putting a lot of attention to detail, I think everything should work out perfectly fine. So the final outcome cards are the intuition, learning, preparation, and action. So you need to follow your own intuition, but also it means that you need to do further studying. It means that you need to go and acquire more knowledge regarding this particular topic, and then follow your intuition in doing what you're doing. This card of learning and preparation says that you are going to be doing extra learning. Maybe you're doing more courses, maybe getting trained again, or retraining, or being trained for something higher, but definitely a lot of education. So now going back to the books seems to be the case, and even though there are bumps or obstacles in the road, you will be able to sort that out. And you have to be you will become a person who is more active, proactive. So you need to take the first steps, show that you're a leader, show that you have ideas, and show that you can do the job. And when you start acting, there's not a time for sitting around planning. Then things will start moving, and abundance, and you will reach the goals that you want. So you'll get your abundance, and you will reach the goals you want, and there will be no obstacles. So going back into further education, or taking up education, but definitely something that involves a lot of studying. So at the moment you're in a team, it seems to be working well, and now you're starting to get positions of authority and leadership, and it is something that you should embrace, and make sure that you are paying attention to all the details that are necessary, and you're not skipping things or leaving out details, because that is really important. If you miss one thing, you will have to be held accountable for it. So make sure that you have all your bases covered. So I'm going to just draw 3 cards from the Fairy Tarot. Just cut this deck and draw 3 cards. So the first card is the Prince of Summer, which says a need to stay grounded during an emotional experience. So if this thing is making you anxious or upset or anything makes you angry, any kind of emotion, you need to ground yourself. So you need to keep your emotions calm and make sure that with this temperance card that you are even emotioned. You're not somebody who goes off the deep end every time something goes wrong. And the second card is the Prince of Autumn, which says cautious but wise action. And here it says meticulous attention to details, kindness to others. So whatever job you're doing is very painstaking, and it's a very delicate thing that you're doing. And make sure that you have got all the details sorted out while you're doing it. Do not just do it in a slapdash kind of way. Make sure that everything is you check and recheck, that kind of thing. And the last card is the Seven of Autumn, which says have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next step, a prudent investment of time and money. So wait for it. It is coming your way. Invest your time and your energy very wisely, and your investments will pay off. So things are coming your way, and you needn't worry. So I hope that this reading has been helpful for you, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.